What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? I just finished my workout and thought of making my daily vlog. So in today's vlog I would like to talk a little bit about yesterday's video, first feel and then count. So the reason that inspired me to make this video was the fact that I've realized that a lot of people focus too much on external cues, and by that I mean how many repetitions you're doing, how many sets you're doing, how many, if you're breaking PRs, if you can do 100 push-ups and all that. And they neglect a very important aspect. I also talked about this a little bit the previous week, and this aspect is intensity. So by intensity I mean how much you're actually pushing yourself, how much you're actually exerting your muscles. And in order to exert yourself, in order to push yourself hard, first of all you need to keep like a low rep range, because if you're going above 20 reps, yeah, you will get exhausted, but you won't push your muscles and with enough intensity for them to grow. And muscle growth is one of the reasons most of us, a lot of us train. It shouldn't be like your primary reason, but of course, we all enjoy looking a little bit good in the mirror. So learning to push yourself, very important for building muscle. And don't mistake the fact of that you can do a lot of reps with the fact that you're actually pushing yourself enough. They don't both mean the same thing. What's important is the form you're using, not cheating with momentum, and using angles that make the exercise more difficult, instead of cheating by, using angles that make the exercise easier, reducing the range of motion. Although you can reduce the range of motion a little bit for keeping muscle tension, as I explained in the previous week video. I'll be linking all these above. Captain Jack Marrow will be. Like you can, for example, if you don't look out on, for example, on push-ups on the upper portion of the exercise, you can make the exercise more difficult. But if you don't go deep enough, if you're cheating the range of motion on the lower part of push-ups, you're making the exercise easier. So those are two examples of how a lack of range of motion can be helpful and can be a bad thing. So for who is this mindset, so who should care about this? Now, if you're an athlete and your goal is to do a lot of reps, then, like, for example, if you're a CrossFit athlete, then you probably don't care a lot about this video. But if you're a guy who wants to build muscle, wants to exercise in a healthy way, then this is a mindset you need to work on. Now, for who, when should you start applying this mindset? Well, in the beginning, you should master at least 8 reps with perfect form in all basic exercises, before you start applying this. And after that, once you get comfortable, once your form is really good, you can start using this mindset. Keep in mind that you also need to have a little bit of some basic knowledge of kinesiology, anatomy, and all that in order to know how to apply this in all, in different kinds of exercises. I'll be breaking down this whole concept of intensity in all basic exercises in the coming weeks. I will start with push-ups. I talked a little bit about this. I'll get more into detail, and I'm gonna also start writing some blogs on this. I also wrote a blog with all of today's information, and the reason I made yesterday's video, I explained everything there, a little bit more structured and in more detail. You can check it out. Captain Jack Marrow will link it above. Let me know what you thought of yesterday's video, what you think of today's information, and until next time, keep on training.